I'm Bob Campbell, and this is The Real Review. I'm about to taste 2018 Greystone Vinyard Ferment Pinot Noir, and that's from Wypra. Greystone are very proud of their organic status, and they've been fermenting in the vineyard since 2012. I should explain what that's all about. They take a fermentation tank, which would normally sit in the winery, and they take it out to the vineyard and have the tank fermenting amongst the vines, and it's fermenting using indigenous yeasts, and it's using the yeasts that are in the vineyard. Dom Maxwell, the winemaker, says it also extends the vintage influence because there might be the tank might be 4 weeks in the vineyard, and if it's a cold vintage, it's going to have a colder fermentation. If it's a warmer vintage, the fermentation will be warmer. So it's expressing the vintage even more than the wine normally would. It's fairly pale, but I'm unconcerned about colour in Pinot Noir, intense colour depth or even hue. The wine tastes great. I particularly like the texture. It's got this wonderful. It's extremely smooth and ethereal is the word. That's what I was struggling for. It's a charming wine. We've got red rose and fresh cherry flavours, hint of fresh herbs and subtle spicy flavours. A wine of purity, grace and restrained power. I think it's just a delicious wine. I gave it 94 points, and it came first out of 15 2018 Pinot Noirs from Canterbury. With food, that's an interesting question. I'd really like to work with the textures of both wine and a dish and come up with, I think this might seem a bit adventurous, but a Thai curry, which I rather like, a vegetable and chickpea fritters in a green curry sauce. It's got this wonderful texture, just as this wine's got a wonderful texture. I wouldn't want to make the curry too hot, but it can handle a little bit of heat, and I think that would be a lovely a combination. Of course, if you like the curry and like the wine, it's going to work anyway. But I think that would enhance the wine.